Question, Dramik from Jeremiah. You talk about being prepared. You talk about setting goals and being smart about your training. Why is that important? Listen, goals, in my opinion, are one of the most fundamental things about Jiu-Jitsu, learning Jiu-Jitsu and studying Jiu-Jitsu. Put Jiu-Jitsu aside for a moment. This is what we love doing. This is what we're trying to study. But when you boil it down to the fundamental level, is what we are doing is learning a new skill. Forget about Jiu-Jitsu for a moment. We are learning a new skill. It's not much different than education. We are trying to educate ourselves about something we don't know. And if you look at any educational system, being prepared is number one point of your success. So how preparation could come in handy in Jiu-Jitsu training. And by the way, I made video on this already, one or two actually. So if you want to scroll down through the hundreds of videos that I've made, feel free to find another perspective on this. But listen, setting goals is key. And this could be as simple as you going into a class and say, okay, what are we going to learn today? Some of the more organized academies will tell you what you're going to learn ahead of time. They will send you links to videos. Like at my academy, we send a weekly email. This is what is part of our curriculum today. This week, this is what we are going to focus. Here are the links to Roll TV. By the way, if you've never heard of Roll TV, visit rollacademy.tv. Over 1,000 videos out there. But we send links to every single student so they know what we are going to teach. And based on that, they can watch a video, they can prepare themselves, and then they can go into a study a little bit smarter. Okay, when I think about getting prepared, is like walking into pitch dark room. If you're not prepared, the room is completely pitch dark. You cannot see anything. You're stepping over Legos and obstacles, and your feet are hurting, and it's very difficult to maneuver. You don't even know the direction in which you're going. However, being prepared is like putting a little light in a corner. The light does not light up the whole room. Matter of fact, doesn't light up much. However, it sets a direction in which you will be going. Perhaps you see the light switch on a side now. Maybe you can turn more lights on. Maybe cast some shadows so you don't have to stumble upon all the obstacles that you have right in front of you. You are just a little bit smarter when it comes to studying. And see, that one extra step sets us apart from everybody else. Because if you know what is about to happen, you can anticipate, you can prepare yourself, you can really put your mind and you can focus on the right things. You're not just blindsided. And that is a game changer, in my opinion at least. That's a game changer when it comes to studying Jiu-Jitsu. So if you have the opportunity to find out what you're going to learn, if you have the opportunity to find out what is coming down the pipe next week, following, and so on, if you can research this, if your academy doesn't have an online platform, YouTube, I mean, why not? Everything is free and everything is available. I don't believe there's one technique out there that's hidden off of YouTube at this point of time. We're talking about millions of videos that are fully accessible to you at no cost. And if you do want to invest some money into an instructor that you prefer, please do, because that's what's going to set you apart. This is what's going to really make you successful. When I think about this 20 plus years ago when I was starting Jiu-Jitsu, none of this was available. We showed up to academy, we didn't know what we're going to learn. After we left the class, we had a bunch of questions and we didn't have answers until next time we came to the class. We couldn't review anything. It was chaos. It was by far more difficult to study Jiu-Jitsu than you have it available today. So take advantage of the components and of the advantage points that you have today. Watch videos, study, not just show up, check in, check out. Study Jiu-Jitsu, and your results will be unbelievable. The return on your investment will be tremendous. So always prepare yourself just a little bit. And listen, if you're on an advanced side, you know what is coming down the pipe. Perhaps going into open mat, this is another component of all of this. Going into open mat training, going into sparring sessions, be prepared. Know what your goal is. Know what your objectives are. and you are just one step ahead of everybody else. You're not reacting to what they are going to do. You actually have a plan, a tangible plan behind all of your actions, and you're just one step closer to your goal. Remember, 1% change, 1% improvement every single day. Game changer. Game changer. You're not going to quit Jiu-Jitsu after 3 weeks. All of us have the intent of carrying this on for years. Imagine if you improve just 1% every single day, how amazing your Jiu-Jitsu is going to be in a year, in a 2, in 5 years, in 10 years. It could be mind-blowing. Keep on training. Peace.